Preparing a domain for transfer from oneandone.com. This tutorial will show you how to prepare a domain registered through oneandone.com for transfer to a different registrar. The process for transferring a domain from one registrar to another is, by design, a cumbersome process, where certain criteria has to be met before the transfer can be made successfully. If any of the criteria during the process is not met, the attempt will fail and the process will have to be restarted from the beginning. Before we continue, let's cover a few of the conditions that need to be met before a domain can be transferred. First, the domain has to be of active status and registered with the current registrar for at least 60 days. Newly registered or recently transferred domains cannot be transferred for 60 days. Expired domains also cannot be transferred and must be renewed through the current registrar prior to attempting the transfer to a new one. The policy guidelines set forth by the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN, can be found on their website at the following URL. Click the Manage Domains link. Transfer requests are initiated by the new registrar and then confirmed by the contact via email. It is for this reason that privacy protection on the domain must be disabled, and the contact email information on the domain needs to be up to date prior to initiating the request to transfer. According to the portal, our domain does not have privacy protection enabled, but we will demonstrate how to disable it anyway. Click the checkbox. Click the down arrow next to Contact. Select Private-Public Registration. Click the Public Radio button. Click the OK button. Select the data source. oneandone.com by default has configured domains to use their contact information for the Whois data. You will need to switch to the alternative option in order to update the Whois information to something different. Make sure the email address is a valid address where you can receive the confirmation email. Click the checkbox. Click the Next button. Click the Submit button. Next, we need to unlock the domain. Click the Go To Overview button. Select Transfers. Click the Show button. Select the domain name. Click the Next button. Click the Unlock Radio button. Click the OK button. Finally, we need to retrieve the authorization or EPP code that we will provide to the new registrar when we request that they initiate the transfer. Click the Go To Overview button. Select Info. Select the domain name. Click the Next button. Here is what we need. You can copy and paste it from this screen, then provide it to the new registrar. Once the request is initiated by the new registrar, the transfer process can take 5 to 7 business days to be completed. All confirmation emails sent by the registrars must be confirmed during this time or it will fail. Attempts to transfer domains that are due to expire during this period may also fail if the domain expires before the transfer is complete. If your domain is about to expire, it is recommended that you renew it with the current registrar prior to attempting the transfer. Congratulations! You now know how to prepare a domain registered through oneandone.com for transfer to a different registrar.